I almost just said orange. Hello, guys. As promised, I have another video for you. I really hope this mic works and then I have to redraw all this. I'm gonna be very mad. Um, so, in case you haven't heard, I have this new island coming up called Fear's Emporium. So far, we have 3 monsters. And then a special guest. There's Stackablum, which I think I did a video on that one. I don't remember. I don't think I did though. I spent 2 days drawing that thing. Um, and then there was Hunter Miner. Hunter Miner I haven't really been advertising. You know, yeah. I have an entire Discord. I put that in the link in the description. But so my memory is bad. So I'm going to go to my Discord right now on my phone just to see this. I stand corrected. There are 3 monsters in total. And one of them is a special guest. And today, because of a recommendation, I asked a May Dream to give me a random monster. And they said, a Raculele. So today we're going to make a Raculele, but horns. And not like, ram horns. I'm talking trumpets. Now, I'm not creative, like, not at all. So I couldn't think of a good name for this thing aside from Arakhorn. And that sounds like Arakhorn. Which, who has a rack of corn just in their closet or something?
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm recording.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway. I don't know why the mouse was flickering like that. But right now I am working on the base design for this thing. This has been sitting in front of a vent for a bit, so it's a little glitchy. Pun not intended. Right here, there's a dead pixel right there. So the problem is, there's just like 2 dead pixels or an ant in my screen or something. Let's get back to drawing a Arakhorn. I usually don't have much. What did I just do? I usually don't have much to talk about during these videos, so I actually have a topic. The Binding of Isaac. I'm sure because I'm a My Singing Monster YouTuber, not many of you guys have heard of what did I just do? Oh my god! It's a roguelike game, which means once you beat a room, it's procedurally generated, or I think, or it's the floors. But so far, I have defeated Mom's Heart, It Lives, Isaac, Satan, and Blue Baby. I reckon next week I'll probably go and beat the lamb. But I've been doing most of this just with Azazel. Now, typically I wouldn't be posting right now. One of my friends has been pestering me to... No, I don't like that. Make a video. Because they're bored. Yeah, I know you're watching. You little cretin. Anyway, let's get back to work, you little glitchlings. Now, I don't actually know how to draw horns, as in trumpets, and stuff without making it look like a toddler drew it. So I'm gonna go Google something real quick. Really hope the mic isn't picking up me humming. Um, so yeah, I don't know how to draw this. But I've been doing a school project where we write about a topic. I have 4 chapters out. We're supposed to write 1 chapter per prompt from the teacher. I decided to write 2. Um, if I get the courage or like 10 likes on this video, um, I'll finish it and then I'll release it. I'll release the story to the public. I know this looks like I'm just drawing an ant. As you can tell, I can't spell for the life of me. And I've spelled oraculele wrong multiple times. Quit mocking me, mother. I've made a very incredible mistake. Oh, wait. So, I'm quitting my job. That's not true. That's not true. But I am very annoyed at the moment. This guy, I didn't post it on the Discord yet. This guy. You can see. Wondering why there's a gray pot and TV. It'll be more explained in the story, but the gimmick of Fear's Emporium is you take a monster and you transmutate it. As an example, this, I guess, is Monculus. I drew this, I don't know what I'm saying, I guess. But this is supposed to be Monculus transmutated. If you're wondering where the TV comes from, Hunderminer made it.
Wait.
Once again, I am recording a video.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Where about I? More importantly, where is my stylus? Never mind. I'm gonna put this slow and quick. Hunderminer is technically a Woblin, and everything else is a transmutated monster. For example, Steinbell, despite it being the cousin of Glamble, I think I said that right. If transmutated, you can, turn it into a Steinbell. I'm trying to think of a good example. Well, that would make some kind of sense. Give me a second. What does this do? If I remember correctly, the D7 in the Binding of Isaac allows you to re-roll. Yeah, it allows you to re-roll the enemies in a room. So, when you re-roll, I guess it'd be more like you re-rolled an attack fly into a boom fly, or just a normal fly or something. I know a majority of my fans are just gonna, what? What is he on about? But, yeah. really hope y'all can't hear that background noise. I'm deleting this because this makes me miserable.
Me?
No, not you. I made a mistake while copying and pasting. If we just disable this layer and just, you can see this was the original. You can see these little flipper things and these little fruit legs, but the arms have always been there. Maybe wondering, hey Glitch, what's with that? So, the original concept of Fairy's Emporium was they were just wobbling like monsters. But ever since I came up with the transmutation idea, I've had to actually think up on what they would be. I came up with Monculus after a while of fiddling around. What layer am I on? The pie on layer 1 was actually terracotta originally. It was terracotta colored, and then I was like, wait, this is the. After a very not long time of thinking, maybe this should be a monculus thing, because there's no monster with a TV forehead. And I'm not doing Blipsqueak here, because that makes no sense. So I changed the color of the pot. Don't I get you neat freaks, or like me, and you're like, hey, the nails. I'm lazy. I'm not doing it. um, how do I size this down? Whatever, I don't care. Boom. Boomba! That's how you can tell you watching with Jimmy here. Um, I need to make another layer for this. Alright, let's see how I'm gonna do this. And if I'm gonna have another crash out, just like I did with that little bulb of a hand. I actually drew this thing in my notebook, and I refuse to use that as a tracer because it makes me miserable. I disrespected Arakhorn in every way. Oh, I know this is incredibly awkward, and I'll eventually find out how to add background music, but my only current editing software is PixArt, and I'm not spending money on Adobe Photoshop. I refuse. I have $8, and I'm waiting until March so that I can purchase the Clover Spell skin. Um, I think Adobe Photoshop is more expensive than $8 anyway. Anyway, y'all hear about that thing where Adobe said they're gonna discontinue anime, and everyone started crashing out reasonably. So they retract their statement. It's going into maintenance mode. If it's actually gone, if I can't get any of my things, lack of things, I don't have Adobe Animate. You see, as a child, I mean, I still technically am, but I'm a teenager, so whatever. Um, when I was younger, I watched a lot of. This is annoying me. A lot of Jaden animations and Odd Ones Out and stuff like that. You know, animations, things like that. I always kind of wanted to be a storytime YouTuber. Now, this channel and the Reacts channel and the Art channel, which will get nothing, maybe this video will go up there. It's not. Um, I forgot what I was saying because I wanted to make a stupid joke. Um, anyway, I've always wanted to be a storytime animator, but I never really had the time or the money to buy Adobe Animate, and I'm not getting a job because I don't feel like it. I've never I've never struggled so much on drawing a head in my entire life. Oh wait, hold up. I want this to be on a different layer. This is a different layer. Okay. Whatever. So I'm essentially just gonna pull oh, this is a rare kind of thing, and just copy the general shape, I guess. Cause I can't draw anything for the life of me. You ask me to draw Isaac, you're getting a lump of bones. You ask me to draw Isaac, you get the forgotten. Johnny, what is this? It's Isaac. This is a picture of Minecraft Steve. What are you on about? Like, I don't know if you can tell from me struggling here, but I'm not exactly a good artist. Like, I can't draw straight, and the main problem is that I'm left-handed. Now, I'm not saying that's a problem, but it is when everyone you know is right-handed. And every product is made for right-handed people. Like, my elbow is pushing up against my pillow, and I can't get these straight lines because I have to draw with my left hand. Now, I don't have a desk. I'm just drawing on my bed currently. So, yeah. Another downside, I'm a perfectionist. Perfection. Maybe I should get a Raculele's head. I'm gonna have a spontaneous crash out. I know I'm supposed to say something that'll engagement bait something or something. Oh, I 100% of the body of Isaac in 2 days. Oh, I made a full animation in 2 minutes. I don't like clickbait. What I want is normal people with normal attention spans, which is like less than a goldfish at this point in reality and time. You see that zooming in? That's not even me. I'm not even joking. I don't know if the mic is picking this up, but I'm shaking my mouth. The scroll wheel is loose, and it's a little annoying. Nope. Nah, I don't feel like it. Um, I guess because I don't really have a topic right now. I know I said I was going to talk about the binding of Isaac, but I kind of ran out of stuff to say about the binding of Isaac. So, pet peeves. Um, this. This is a pet peeve. A massive one at that. I've redrawn this jaw like 47 times! Shabadam rum. Shabadam rum. The reason I asked a May dream for something is because I couldn't think of anything. Like, I was just sitting in school, like, man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? No, I'm not even mad. This could genuinely be a little bit of a helper. This has not helped. And you may be wondering, or maybe not, I don't really care. Why are you doing this? Why are you keeping all that rigid and lumpy and stuff? Reasonably speaking, not to go all creeptanium here, but in order for a creature to have, you know, some horns on it, or air pipes like Platy, it would need an air sac. And a wobbly air sac thing. I'm gonna hold up. Because my lights are off and I can't see anything. And I left my notebook in my backpack. I honestly butchered the design so much that it made me disappointed in myself. I'm not even joking. Yeah, that's so bad it'll give me a tears up. Now, when I was writing the story thing, right? I stated Arakhorn had compound eyes, and I don't know about you, but I can't draw compound eyes, nor can I fit 4 in a head this shape of this size. It concerns me that I might just have to, like, edit this together. I know y'all can't hear that, but there's a subtle sound of geese yelling in the background. Um, I'm probably honestly just gonna make an entire channel for Battle for a Really Cool Hotel, which I know most of my fan base has not seen. Which is honestly like 2 people, because I know half the people subscribed to my channel are shorts viewers. And I post so little that most people probably forget they're subscribed to me. Unless they're like actively talking with me on Discord, like Cody, for example. He's doing 3D animation. Go check out his channel. I don't know if he posted any of his 3D animations on his channel yet. Okay, this is... I feel like I'm being actively rage baited. You are, 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 you are. I don't really like that. I'm just kind of messing with this stuff, honestly. I'm trying to see if I can just, you know, whoosh, copy and paste something. You know. I'm not plagiarizing anything. I just kind of want to get this general body shape right, and also get this eye shape right. No, I'm not using that as a smudging tool. I know I have an art channel and stuff, but I honestly rarely post on it anyway. I kind of have the general body shape down. I delete layer 2, but I kind of gotta get the legs. I'm gonna be for real. I've been listening to Crystal Islet a lot. Baby Sand. Oh, Crystal Islet hasn't come out yet. I think it's the one by Raw Zebra. I think Raw Zebra was the one with the Roa. I don't know what I'm saying because almost every Crystal Islet projection has Roa on it. Good to know. I did not know that would happen. If the harder you press, the thicker the lines. I mean, while I'm just doing this stuff, I might as well fix this jawline. Uh, um, um, uh, eh, uh, yeah, that looks better. Manageable. Other word that can be used to say it's meh. Hello, my name is Droa, and I'm on Crystal Islet. Now, I'm not good with ovals or circles, but I refuse to use the oval tool because there is indeed one here, stuff like that. Uh-huh. I should probably change. I don't know if anyone has noticed this, but I haven't really touched my channel in forever, aside from posting the once in a while. Oh, hey, I got X Monster on Shadow Islet. Because that was literally the last video I released. I actually got a Raculele. Which, now thinking about this is kind of perfect timing. First off, no. I'm not having some spider-caused craze that's gonna cause me to draw angel dust things. I'm talking about the character, not the is it a social lubricant? That's the term, or is that for alcohol? Not the cops will get you mad kind of stuff. The Hazbin Hotel character. Um, I can't really think of anything else spider based aside from like the Widow from The Binding of Isaac. You can tell I've been playing The Binding of Isaac a lot, right? Now, honestly speaking, could you tell that was coming from me? Because you should have. This is genuinely annoying me so much. I once got a run where I got both 2020 and Polyphemus while playing as a Zazel. I don't think I ever completed that run. I think I died with that mom's heart or something because I had like 2 HP. Does YouTube still remove your ads if you say die? Or was that like only a TikTok thing? Because I feel like I've been seeing a lot less people say die and more people say unalive. Because even though that's really stupid. I sound like a door. The problem is this one is a bit smaller. I'm trying not to press too hard because then that makes the lines thicker. I, I. I'm gonna end up looking like this Arakulele afterwards, which doesn't make much sense. But I'm talking about the drawing. Tainted, terrible, tarnished even. I drank an iced coffee this morning, and it's still running through my veins. I also drank normal coffee this morning, and I feel like that probably isn't good for my heart. How long have I been recording? What time is it? 5:55. Um, I did not see that coming. I've gained 2 subscribers. What is with all the visual glitches? I've gained 2 subscribers today from one Oraculate Lay video. I couldn't think of anything else that ended with Lay. I'm gonna grab a piece of gum. I reckon this is gonna be like the last video I did. That's like 40 minutes. Now, I can't edit. So you're gonna listen to this awkward silence. Or the sound of me scraping this pen on my little board thing. Or the sound of my fans. My fans are loud. Not loud, loud, but loud. Did you enjoy that silence? Did you look over to your phone or laptop or whatever peripheral you had because you couldn't handle staring at your screen? Shame on you. Get your attention span up, you goldfish. You know, I can't even be hating. Because I do that too. Brothers on that for real. Or sisters. Or you my sister or something. I don't know. My grandma gave me $16 and I bought 2 island skins. I said buyed. Bought. BOUGHT. I can spell. I was in accelerated classes. Why can't I spell? A couple months ago, or a couple weeks ago, I saw a video where someone made. It was one of those monster quartet videos, someone requested a monster, some monsters to put in a quartet. The guy who made the videos like but they requested Droa. So I'm over here listening to Absolute Peak, you know. Hello, my name is Droa, and I'm on Crystal Islet. Absolute Peak. Let's just slightly rotate it. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Alright, now that I'm down to levels of quality content that I can see each and every pixel. Waiter, this is too many pixels. We must make it even less. Ah, 9. You know what I hate? Mondays. Now, before you call me Garfield, I'm not fat. I'm also not a furry, nor a cat, which I guess is kind of an add on to the furry part. And I probably should have said cat before furry, but I wanted to rhyme. This is actually a little non booty cheeks. I want to hear something funny. I have a cat named Booty. Mm-hmm. Booty. Like butt. Mm-hmm. Yes, little child who watches the Teen Titans, you may laugh. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. I must guffaw at this tomfoolery. Sometimes I wonder why I make stupid jokes, and also wonder why I laugh at them. Recently, I've gotten elused on Paranormal Carnival. Oh! I did it! I finally did it! Oh my god. Anyway, I've gotten elused on Paranormal Carnival after many tries. I've done it. I finished the eyes. Woo! My bad. I know I don't have a camera, but I was doing a little victory dance. Damn. The last time I released a video was a month ago. And it was a takeaway. A song. Uh, So, I just looked at my shorts. A short I posted not more than a day ago. Drastically less than a day ago. Actually, it's only like it's 6 hours and 54 minutes. Currently has I got a regular shadow eyelid. A lot of views. That's voodoo. Hold up. think my most popular video short is I Got Dactyl. Yeah, y'all really like Dactyl. Okay, so I think it's just YouTube is slow. Okay, yeah, it really is slow. Because my last video was 2 weeks ago, drawing sign bell. I should have remembered this. And also, Lele over here. You know, half a thousand views. Um, ladies and gentlemen, my piece. Um, I do reckon I'm just gonna end up playing Isaac until I pass out if I don't finish this. So I'm gonna get a life and finish this. Now, I surely am not old. Definitely not old. But I grew up playing a game known as Slime Rancher. The reason I'm saying I surely am not old is because it was never really a popular game. And it was hard for me to find out if it was one or two things. One, the game was so old, people never wanted to play it because who wants to play old games unless it's like Mario 64, which you can play on or Doom, which you can play on pretty much anything. Hold up. Now, when I post this to YouTube, it's all raw footage. I don't really edit unless I get an editor, and I'm not doing that. I'll ask one of my friends to edit. Slime Rancher came out in 2016, according to Google. I'm definitely not old. So I just locked out so hard, I immediately just started scrolling on YouTube. Um, I don't really know what to say. I can't say that. That's not my channel. I'm not allowed to say stuff like that on this channel or any channel. I'm supposed to be drawing right now, by the way. What was that? I can't believe it just scrolled all the way back up. Um. Oh, I don't like that. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. Particale accelerate. Well, I don't think it's a particle accelerator. Never mind. What I'm thinking of a machine that a perpetual motion machine. Um. Um. My bad. Where was I? I know this is probably just like a 4 minute segment of me just going, actually, wow, or something. Surely someone who got bored in the middle of the video will tell you a timestamp. Surely. How do these look? I'm not drawing that. I don't. I also don't really want to copy these feet. So that's not just a visual glitch on my end, right? Y'all are seeing this. Now, this is definitely more of a glitch on my computer's end. Well, if I unplug my drawing, so I'm probably gonna have to update and reset this or something. But looks like we'll have to zoom in on the feet. I know this is probably heaven for someone, which is weird. Honestly, it's a spider. These are claws. I was doing some yapping about Slime Rancher earlier. Right. So the reason I brought that up is because genuinely, Raw Zebra's prediction for Shadow Islet gave me heavy Slime Rancher vibes. I butchered that bad. I, I. This is annoying. I'm sorry to say, but I have to turn on my phone again and look something up because I'm not smart. Or at least my memory is doo doo cheeks. I can't find anything good as a reference image. Because honestly, who in their right mind is drawing an insect like this? Oh, I'm sorry, arachnid. I did it again. I'm not very happy with myself. If you're wondering why I'm redoing this again for like the 47th time, it's because I messed up the claws the first time. Bad. Honestly, if there's just someone having this play in their background, thank you. I need the views. YouTube won't monetize me. I can whine and complain, right? I am lazy, and I promise to have a video out today. No! And I promise to have a video out today. So, I'm gonna call it quits here. This is part one of a two-part video because I'm done right now. Actually tired. I know it's only 6. Damn, it's only 6. But I am dead ass tired. I don't think I'm allowed to say that on my own channel, but whatever. Thanks for watching. Adios.